Hey everyone, this is David from Grail Games and I'm going to play Snowcrest solo for you. I thought I'd just do it on Tabletop Simulator to save time, editing and production cost. Yeah, I'm cheap. And we'll play together, although it's solo, so pretend you're not here or something, or I will. Now, the game plays really the same as multiplayer with a couple of slight changes which I'll get to. But I'm not going to do a full rules overview here. I'll just sort of talk as I play and hopefully the rules will become evident as we go. To set up, I have one farm. I need 3 barley. And, oh, I need to pull out some cards, don't I? I shuffled these decks, but... So in a solo game, you pull out the 5 common villages as normal. You only get 2... achievements to try and go for. We'll have a look at those cards in a minute. You only get... Oh, come away. Let's zoom in a bit there. You only get 10 scrolls, not 20 or 30 or whatever in a multiplayer. So to win, I need to get these 10 scrolls off this board onto my board before before resting 4 times. I'll get to that in a minute. And in a solo game, you only have 3 Juniper on the forest deck, which I'll also explain in a minute. Okay, coming back to my board to finish setup, these starter cards that you start with have to be randomly put out into the 4 corners of the board. And then I'm going to draw 3 cards from my deck, and one of these is going to be the first card I place in the central position. The central position, yes. Now, before I get to this though, before I choose the card I want, I better come up and have a look at the achievements I've got to contend with. Now, in a multiplayer game, these achievements are a race. The first person to do the achievements gets 2 scrolls. It's impossible to tie, it's just the first person. In a solo game, I can do it whenever I want. I can leave it there. No one's racing me to do it. But if I don't do it, I'm not getting 4 of the 10 scrolls I need to win the game, right? So in this game, I've got to get 6 cards in my hand for 2 scrolls. That's harder done than said, or something. And 9 villager cards in my village. I will probably do that at some point. This is the one that I'll have to think about. So having thought about it, let's have a look. I've got this card that... No, where is it? This card lets me draw 2 cards if I want to. So that's a good way to get 6. Do I have any others? No. So let's have a look at what I've got. I've got the Great Initiate. This person allows me to put an offering at the shrine for just 1 bowl resource. That's really cheap. I might want to get that guy out. Or is it a woman? Yeah. The Priest. A woman tiger. Are they women? Female tiger. The Priest does a lot. I can either get 2 food and lose 2 omens, which is good, or build a shrine with just 1 Juniper. And the Gold Miner, I think this is the one I'll take. Because in a solo mode especially, solo game, gold's really helpful. Gold is a wild resource. It counts for any of the others. It costs 3 food and 3 barley. Guess what? That's what I started with. If I had bought one of these, I'd have a probably more powerful card. They cost 4. I didn't have 4, so it's set up. What you do to pay for the remainder is gain omens, which is negative points. It's a way to balance out your start, right? Okay, so I'll pay that, and now I can begin. So, I just was gonna say, let's get on the way to having 6 cards in my hand, but I have no food. So I think I'm gonna use the herder first to get 2 barley back. I want that, not 3. I want my barley back, barley back, barley back, rubes. Okay. Now, I do want to put these out there. I've got 2 food, but if I flip the farm, I'll have 3. Keep saying food, but it's barley. Let's have a look at what we've got. The Hungry Initiate. It's cheap, and you can go to the shrine for 4 food. Now, that's good, but I don't think... Well, I don't know if food's going to be easy for... Ah, here we go. Great Counselor. 3 cards in hand. I'm going to get that, but I'll just see what else we got. Corrupted Priest. I can turn 2 bowls into a scroll. That's good for solo. Think about that. The Great Herder. Draw a card and 3 barley. Oh, I really want that. Maybe this one is better early. I'm just deciding between them. The Oracle, look through your deck. I don't have a... No, I do have a deck. So I could move one into my hand. Then shuffle. Okay. I'm going to get this. So, on my turn, I either flip a card I've already got, as I did here to do its action, or pay the cost in barley to add a new card from my hand or the common row, and then do the action. If I ever have 3 cards face down in a row, I must rest. Alright, so let's put this. I won't put it there because I'll have to rest sooner. I'll put it here. I draw a card. What do I get? The Chopper. Better card than this. Good. And 3 barley. I want my barley back, barley back. Okay, don't keep doing that. People get annoyed. Note to self. There, second turn done. And you'll notice that I'm trying not to get 3 in a row yet, because my game ends either when I've got all the 10 scrolls from this plate, or I rest 4 times. Now, in a multiplayer game, resting can be great. You'll do it at different times. You'll try and stretch it maybe, but you know, in a solo game, you really want to stretch it out as much as you can. I don't think I want to look at these yet. I want to try and get that achievement, 6 cards in hand. But basically, if a card is in my hand, I can use it, you know, to add to my village if I pay the barley. But I can also do these, oh, that didn't work. The icons in the top right, I can discard the priest, for example, and immediately get 2 bells, which is helpful. I can also flip, I don't have any, but if this was on my board, I could also flip it and not do the action and get 2 bells. In a solo game, you're probably not going to do that often because it brings you closer to resting. Okay, let's just get 2 gold maybe, or will I look at getting another card? I'm quite rich. How about we go get this one that I really wanted before to get me towards that and that at the same time. By the way, I just drew the nun. Look through your discard. I don't have a discard pile yet. Alright, let's do it. The Great Counselor is coming to town. Like Santa, I guess. So I'll put it there. It costs 3 barley. I'm only going to pay 2 and flip my farm for the 3rd. The farm gives a barley when you flip it, but now it's stuck. But oh, can you see what's about to happen? So these 2 go in there. That didn't go. I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. I've got 6, but look, I also get to flip all my buildings back over. So I was thinking, I was planning. Now this happened. I got 6 cards in my hand. I get 2 scrolls. The first scrolls of the game. I've now got 2/10 of the scrolls. We're playing on the basic beginner level solo mode. You can easily increase the difficulty. The beginner mode is actually quite simple. I win it most of the time, but I'm pretty good, obviously. But it's there in the rule book to learn, really. This teaches you how to play solo. The real challenge is the higher difficulty levels. So I am expecting to win today, but we'll see. Sometimes it's quite close. I've got 2 of the 10 and I haven't had to rest yet. How about we get 2 gold? I can use them as anything. Now I'm a bit stuck because whatever I do, I'm going to rest, aren't I? If I... No, I could flip the Pilgrim and not rest. I won't have 3 in a row. If I flip the Aristocrat, I'll have 3 in a row diagonal. Actually, I can flip this and I won't have 3 in a row. What am I talking about? Let's get a Juniper. So, wait, that was a bit quick. So this card lets me either take 1 Juniper from the forest or spend 3 Juniper to build a building. So flip that. Now if I flip the Pilgrim, I'll have 3 in a row, and if I flip the Aristocrat, I'll have 3 in a row. I'm going to have to rest, but maybe I could add another villager instead. That's pretty expensive. I'm nowhere near that. I could get that. None of these are speaking to me right now. I think what I'll do is I want to show you the meditation action, and I want to show you the offering at the shrine action. I think what I'll do is I'll get a offering bowl from the Pilgrim, And now I've got 3 in a row. I actually got 3 in a row in 2 ways. Doesn't matter. I must rest. Now when I rest, I'm going to gain resources. If this card was here and I hadn't used it yet, I would get the top right icons as resources. But you'll notice the starting cards don't start with any. They only give them to you if you have used them, because they're not so good. We want you to use them. So I am going to get 1, 2, 3 barley. Oh, there's 1. There's 2. I'm the barley king at the moment. I might have a strategy around that soon. And then that's it. So I flip everything back over. Oh, not you. Flip everything back over. Now the solo game on TTS does not have the tracking tokens for the rests. So I'm just going to grab, no big deal. I just grab an omen to remind myself I've rested once. Now I'm back to 0 here, aren't I? So that's good. Or did I ever move? No. I don't have many buildings here, so I'm not close to getting these points. I still want to get this. Okay, this is the strategy I was thinking. I've got a lot of food. Actually, maybe I do want to spend the food to put some out. I did that achievement. I did 6 cards in hand. Maybe now I just want to get these out. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get the Great Initiate out there. I might put it there. I'm going to be using the Gold Miner a lot. It's a bit annoying I put him in the middle. I had to. Because I'll be resting quick. Okay, I'm going to put the Great Initiate out. That costs 4. I've got 6. Wow. Let me just put in 6 and take 2 out. Oh, I got 6 out. What the? Yeah, that's it. So it costs 4. I could have spent this. Oh well. And its action is to pay 1 bowl to go to the shrine. Easy. Done. And now you're going to see some action. We've made an offering to the guardian spirits of Snowcrest. In this case, we made an offering to the Wind Horse. So the Wind Horse wants things. The Wind Horse wants 1 card from my hand. Oh, 1 card from my village. And I'm going to take an omen no matter what. You'll see the opponent's curse. That doesn't happen. This is a solo game. But if I do these things, I'm going to get 2 scrolls. I think I can sacrifice a card from my hand, no problem. I think I can chuck something from the village. We'll have a look. But if I don't want to, I can also take an omen instead. You see that little icon below. Ugh, see, it's a risk. Card from the village, you know what? I might just take an omen for that. I will chuck a card from my hand. I've got a lot of barley, so maybe the merchant can go. But I'll take an omen instead of losing a card from my village. I'm also trying to get 9 cards in my village. And then I have to take an omen anyway. I'm on negative 2 points. But I get 2 scrolls. I have uncovered knowledge by talking to the Wind Horse. Alright. So that was the Great Initiate. Wow. I can still use the Pilgrim to do the same action. The Pilgrim costs 3 bowls to go to the shrine. I do have 2 gold, which I can use in the place of that. You know what? The Great Council is not helping me much now that I've done that achievement, because I'm not using buildings and I don't really need any more cards. Maybe I should have chucked a card from the village. Oh well, in case that happens again, let's have a look at adding a 9th card now before it's too late. Ah, that's what I was going to get. So, let's put the Hungry Initiate there. The Hungry Initiate costs 2. Oh, but hang on. Then I won't get to do it. I really want to stock back up on barley first. So hang on. You won't hate me for doing this. I'll just put it there for now. You love me. I'm going to use the herder for getting 2 barley. I have a plan here. I'll just put... Was that 2? What the heck? It's clumping. 2. Yeah, I've got 4 barley now. Then, on my next turn, I will get the Hungry Initiate for 2. But, yeah, for 2. Let's do 2. And the Hungry Initiate is so hungry, instead of using prayer offering bowls to go to the shrine, I can use food. So I've got 2 here, but I'll use this one for 3 and a gold for the 4th. And I'm going back to the shrine already. Wow. Dun 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 dun. The Mountain God. Now the Mountain God wants 1 resource of any type. A card from my village again. Wait. Immediately, before that, I did this. Flip that over. Okay. Because I might chuck one of them. Get 2 more scrolls. Okay, I've got 6 now. Sorry. So, any resource. Well, that can be the juniper. I'll just do that now. I do want the juniper, but, you know, easy come, easy go. A card from my village. I'll get rid of this, as I said. I don't really want that anymore. Maybe I'll regret that. And an omen. Ah, gosh, 3 omens. But what do I get? I get a gold back. I get 3 cards into my hand and a scroll. I'm doing really well on the scrolls. I've got 7. I hope I haven't cheated accidentally. Sorry, and what else? 3 cards. I've only got 2. But I do have 1 card in my discard pile, so let's shuffle, draw. Okay? Wait. I've actually got every card in the deck now. Wow. Decisions. Okay, let's draw another card. The Trailblazer. I'm actually feeling good about getting these 3. I've only rested once, for goodness sake. I'm thrashing at this game, but remember, I need to have at least 10 points at the end of the game. Scrolls are worth 1, but I'm on -3 here. Yikes. Okay, what can I do? Let's get... Oh, but I won't draw a card. I could go to the... Okay, let's get 2 gold. So what have I got? 4 gold. I could go to the shrine again. But I'm probably going to pick up a lot of omens because I got nothing. I'll be using all... I'll have 1 piece of gold left. So theoretically, that could end the game. Oh no, probably not. But I'll be close to ending the game and only have rested once. That's unbelievable. But I will lose because I will not have points. I'll be negative. Gosh, I could meditate. Then I'll have to rest though. I could show you meditation then as well. An easier... Okay, that's what I'll... but then I'm spending... Okay, no, I'll spend these. Okay, I'm going to meditate. So the aristocrat lets me meditate. That's that blue icon. I'll flip her. So I am going to be resting, but I think this is good. Now in the solo game, you meditate whenever you want, but you get 1 scroll for every 4 prayer bells you use to meditate with, which is different to multiplayer where it's sort of like a whoever has the most, a bidding thing. So I'm going to throw out the counselor for 2 and the priest for 2. That's 4 prayer bells because I'm using their icons in the top right. I could flip any that I had here, but I don't. I don't have any buildings that give prayer bells. I could also spend these 4 and get a 2nd scroll, but I don't think I need to do that yet. So I've meditated with a power of 4 prayer bells. I get that. All right, only 2 left, although I'm resting for the 2nd time. I get just 1, 2 barley. Oops. Let's get my barley. 2, great. And I've rested twice. So to be honest, I'm looking really good. I've only done half the solo game. I've rested twice and out of 4, and I've only got 2 scrolls left. But the game ends immediately when either I get those scrolls or rest for a 4th time. And if I get those 2 scrolls, I'll be on 7 points, and I need at least 10 to win. So I've got to look at moving this up. It's scaring me a bit. I've only got this card that lets me move up, and I'm only going to be using it twice at the most, so I'm not going to get there. I'm going to need to find another way to get points. The only other way is to get another card that lets me lose omens, or get the buildings up to here. Get these points here. Are there any cards in the row? No. Okay. Move one from your discard pile into your hand. Look through your deck. I don't have a deck at the moment. I think I'm a bit stuck. Let's have a think. I gotta just pause and think. I think I'm gonna go the building way. I think that's gonna be the easier way. If there was a card out here that let me lose omens, there's a lot in there, but you know, maybe the next one doesn't either. So if I just buy these to move through the deck, I might not be getting anywhere. So I think I'm going to try and build buildings. Are there any... Oh, there's no cards here that let me build buildings. I should have pushed earlier. I should have thought about that and got those scrolls much quicker before I lost these omens. Or not done it that way. Just done it by meditating, hey? Easy come, easy go. I don't have any juniper, but that can change. Let's get the Great Chopper out there. So the Great Chopper, I can't afford it. Silly twit. Alright, let's get... I'm looking for juniper, you see, to build buildings. Let's get this guy done. He just takes one off the forest. I think that's what he is, yep. Or spend 3 to get a building. And then I can get the farmer out. Okay, the farmer costs 1 barley. And I can immediately pay 1 juniper to get a farm. Now the juniper doesn't go back on the forest. That's... Oh, did I start with 6? No, I didn't. Good. Okay. And I get a farm. Okay. That's 1 on the way to getting more points. I might as well use this to move up. So I used the middle option to move up. Gold could be good. I really regret... I mean, this got me points and it got me the achievement, but I'm not going to use it again. So maybe that's the one I replace. I want to get out the Great Chopper. The Great Chopper costs 4. Can I afford it yet? No, I've only got 2. What am I thinking? Ah, I could get 2 gold. Use that for... Oh, I had it! Oh well. I had gold, I mean. Okay, the Great Initiate, you're gone. You've left the village. I'm going to buy the Great Chopper for 4. I might as well use the food I've got. So 1, 2, 3, then the gold. 4. And I've still got 4 gold. Oh, I wish I'd thought about that before. And immediately I will use him to get 3 juniper. 1. Okay, this is going to be interesting. You'll notice there's none left. Can I zoom in a bit? So now we have angered the forest spirits. What do I have to do? I need to pay... Oh no! 1 barley and a card from my hand. I can do that and I'll get a scroll. Well, I'm getting the scroll anyway, so while I'm here, let's just get it. And what was it? A barley, which I don't have. I got a gold and a card from my hand. I could use this card from my hand for the barley. And I think the chopper, because I just played the Great Chopper, didn't I? No. I'm not going back to that shrine. That was scary before. So that's the card from my hand. So, done it. And I got... So there's only, what, 1 scroll left. Great. Okay. And but I didn't take any more omens. But I'm going to be resting soon. Do I want food? Do I want to build a card? There's so many cards in the deck that let you get buildings, like this one does actually. Maybe I get that. Can I afford it? Not yet. I've got 4 money. I could use this, but then I'm going to rest. Actually, anything I use now I'm going to rest with. Alright, so I'm going to use the Great Herder to get 3 food. 1, 2, 3. That was 4, wasn't it? Something went wrong there. Go away. And draw a card. I don't have anything left, so my discards come over. Shuffle them. Draw 1. Alright, well that's good. Dun, 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 2. That's my path to victory. Forget building buildings. That's what I got to build. But I got to rest first. What do I get? 1, 2 barley and 2 bowls. That's interesting. But I don't think I'm going to go to the shrine anymore. That was scary. I said that, didn't I? And I've rested again. So get this. I can only rest 1 more time. There's 1 more scroll. Alright. So the game's about to end. I am currently losing. I've really got to get this out there. I need 4 food. I can do it. I can do it. I can't rest again. Let's put it in the place of... I don't really want him anymore. The game's going to end. Actually, I'd rather move him. Anyway, I think I'm on a good thing here. So I put out the priest. The priest costs 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting reckless now. I'm going to use... Oh, come back here. I'm going to use this side of the card, the left side. Get 2 food and lose 2 omens. So 1, 2. Yes, I'm back on 0. Flip it. Okay. I can just win. I think. Let's meditate. Let's get a point that way. Flip that. 4 bowls. 4 gold will be my 4 prayer bells. I get the 10th scroll. Da 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 da. I've won in that. Well, we'll see. But I've got all the scrolls. I haven't rested 4 times. Oof, I was really stressed there for a minute. Now, what's my total score? I've got 10 scrolls, as we know, plus 0 on that track, so 10, plus 0 on the buildings track, 10. Okay, I have won, but just. It's like the ice is all over my forest and my fields and my temple, and I can't get in, but I won. Guys, I did it. We did it together. Thank you for being there. I was going to do another game now at a harder difficulty setting, but I think I need a break. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions about how the solo mode works, please put them in the comments. You saw that I was going a shrine strategy, but it was hurting me. There are other ways to win. You could just focus on meditation, focus on buildings, focus on other things. But it worked out in the end, guys. Thanks. See you later. Bye-bye.